My name's Diana Johnson. I'm an 8th grade teacher at Les Paul Middle School, and I'm here today to walk you through how to do a simple and straightforward Blackboard site. For those of you first-time users, hopefully this will be simple and straightforward for you. We start by going to the Blackboard homepage. If it's your first time using it, you probably don't know what the email address is, so we can go into the district homepage under Employee Resources. If you click on that with Employee Resources, on that far left side there are some tabs, one of which right here has Blackboard 9 as a direct link, and that will take you to the home page. You probably want to save this to your favorites, but after you use this enough, you know that it's bb9.waukesha.k12.wi.us pretty much off the top of your head. I use Blackboard every day in my classroom, so this becomes pretty old hat. But for those of you that are just getting started right now, definitely use that district homepage. The username and password are the ones you use to log into your computer. Your username is the first part of your email address up to the ampersand sign. Your password is the same domain login password that you use every day. So when you log yourself in, your list of classes is going to be here to the far right. You are definitely going to want to contact Brian Yearling, if you haven't already, to sign you up for a class that you can add your information to. When you have that added, and these are the classes where you are the teacher and you have editing rights, you can click into that course and you can build your course. Now, as we go to build this particular course, I want to alert you first of all to a few things on this page. On the far left column, this is actually the course section of our website, of our Blackboard site. And in this section, this is our main sections part, which are our chapters or our units that we're going to progress throughout the year. The second portion of that left-hand side is the class management site. This is the site just for teachers. The previous site, all of your students are going to have access to. In this bottom site, just for teacher users. And the only part we're going to focus on today would be the users and groups, and that would be how to add students or how to add teacher assistants to your course for anyone that you're teaching with. The third part of this is going to be the main site, and we're going to focus on the build content. So let's start in that far left side right now. And if we go up to this little plus sign, this plus sign is going to allow us to add units to this course. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and I'm going to add content area. And I'm going to type in the name of my unit, sample unit for Waukesha One. And when I want to make it available to users, so I'm going to click on that and I'm going to hit submit. And notice it went down as my bottom unit. I want this to be my first unit. So I'm going to move my order. They will put them at the bottom, and if you want to move them by simply highlighting it, you'll get those arrows which will allow you to toggle them. And as I go into that unit, there's my title, and I can do all of my units at once or I can do one at a time. It's totally up to you. You're going to click on that particular unit, and from there we can now start to build. So once you have your units that you want, simply click on it. It will allow you to go inside to our main page. I need to make sure this edit button is on. That's going to allow me to edit. So in build content, this is what students are going to see. I want them to build a content folder. So click on content folder. That's going to keep all of the different things within their particular, it's kind of like their chapter heading. So in there, what's all going to be within the chapter. And it might be something called daily work. Or you might want to have a title for the lesson itself, and mine might be finding, or it might be finding the volume of a cylinder. So we type in that particular title, and I can add any notes. I could add the formula, any notes you had, add notes here, that you want to have the students see on their screen. We hit submit, and notice anything you typed in that section would be right here. So if it was refer to the teacher handout or some specific directions for that, you could type that in that section. If I click the little arrow, it's merely going to allow me to edit what I see here. When I want to put stuff inside, I have to make the link active. Notice how it's highlighted here. And now I'm clicking inside and I get to add content inside again. This time I'm going to build content. I'm going to create an item. And that item that I create might be finding the volume of a cylinder worksheet. And the coolest part about this, when you build an item, is you can attach PDFs. You can attach Word documents as well, but PDFs take up less space on our network. I can simply go to my drive and I can click on whatever that is in a PDF form and attach that, and there it showed up. Now mine doesn't have to be in a cylinder. I'm just using this for demonstration purposes. But when I hit submit, notice there is my attached file as is. I could also add a web link. So here it could be finding volume of a cylinder from, let's say we go to LearnZillion. And maybe I have that web address already up there, or maybe I want to find one. So I could go to LearnZillion, finding volume of cylinder, find that web address that I really, really want. And once I decide if this is the lesson that I want for my students, all I have to do is copy that, go back into Blackboard, I use my tabs up above, and paste, and then submit. And there is a direct link to that lesson where I just was. So 2 quick and easy ways. One was applying or attaching a PDF to our content area, and the other was finding or attaching a web link to that. If you are looking for the next step, which is how to add your students, Brian Yearling has a post already on our district website for that. Hopefully I will get one up in a short video of that as well. Good luck. Have a great rest of your day.